What up, everybody? Chef Beardsley. It's gonna be beautiful today. Almost 70. It's a little chilly now. I have the heater on, but it's gonna get beautiful. So we're gonna break in the Dragon. I'm not gonna do like a really long video. Last night I was just doing heat cycles with my heat gun here, heating it up, letting it cool down. So I did a bunch of those. That's not necessary, but I like to do that. But that's just how I do it. But I'm going to heat up the engine head. I need to set up my bump box. I'm going to charge my bump box battery, which is this 4S right here. I use Electron Pro 5200 mAh. Fits in there good. So I need to set my bump box for my buggy because it's set for the truggy. Like I said, you guys will see the first start, but if something bad happens, or as I go, once in a while, I'll probably show you, like, hey, you know, it's going good or whatever. But it's going to be more of, I'm going to break it in, then run it, and show you guys running it, just to do a little tuning and stuff. But if you guys want to see how I'm going to break this engine in, just go watch my Savage break-in. That's basically what I'm going to do. Just do a couple heat cycles and whatnot. But apparently this engine came with a piece of paper that said that it's partially broken in from the factory and it only needs like 4 tanks of running around slow. But I'm going to do heat cycles on top of driving it around slow just to play it safe. So yeah, let me set that all up. Let's charge up the battery. Let me set up the bump box. You'll see the first start, like I said, and unless something crazy happens, just go watch the Savage break-in. That's basically what I'm going to do. And then I'll show you guys it running. I'm pumped. Start it right up. I think I have a clutch bell problem, but we'll see how she does. Throttle's all the way down, so we're good there. So yeah, I'm just gonna do some idle tanks and keep an eye on tanks, man. Alright, so that was the first tank. Did pretty good. I think I have a clutch bell problem. I think it's still catching. Like, I had an issue with it. I'll look at that later. So tires are spinning slow, but I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, I kept temp pretty well. It started right up. So yeah, I'm gonna do like 3 or 4 more of those tanks. Like I said, I'm not gonna do a super in-depth break-in with you guys. I just did one with the Savage, so I'm gonna just keep doing tanks, and then you guys will see it running. What up, guys? I'm still breaking it in. We're on tank 3 or 4. I think it's 4. We're on a call right now on the phone with Sergeant J, RC Adventures. Go check them out, man. I'll link them in the description. We're just hanging out, you know, drinking some beers, having a good time. But I'm at the point now where I'm just cracking it to clear it up a little bit. And dude, this has been such a clean break-in. Like, I have no issues. It starts in like a second as soon as I touch the bump box. Even Sergeant J was like, "Damn, dude, that thing did start right up." So yeah, we're gonna keep doing this, and then I'm gonna do one more tank. I'm not gonna cool down this after this tank. I'm gonna do a hot, I call it like a hot break-in after this. I'm gonna put another tank in, let it idle some more, and then we'll get it out on the asphalt and drive it around a little bit, man. All right, guys. So now the break-in is done. She's gonna go and run on the road for the first time. I'm gonna preheat the engine. We're gonna fire her up and just see how she does on the road. Yeah, dude. And guys, I know the tires shouldn't be spinning, but if I hold them, it's just something with my clutch ball I'm gonna mess with. So we're just gonna deal with that for right now. But she starts right up here. Get her up the top and we'll do some slow driving. So I still have Sergeant J and Burnsy on the call right now. So if you guys hear me talking, it's because I'm talking to my buddies. Let me grab my tuning screwdriver just in case. Yeah, let's do this, man. First time it's touching the dirt. Yeah, it's so weird doing this without my dog freaking out. So we're not going crazy with the throttle right now, guys. I'm just taking it easy on it. But I can already tell this is going to be an absolute animal. Check temps. Oh yeah, she's still super fat, which I'm fine with. She's running a little cold right now, but this is just the first tank of it running. Honestly, I think my endpoints are selling pretty well, guys. My braking feels good. It's not too much. Throttle's on point. Dude, it's super responsive. Yo, Sergeant J, dude, this thing's a beast. Oh. Dude, this thing. So I'm taking it easy on the brakes here, guys, so I don't lock them up and make a flat spot. But yeah, we're at like 200 degrees. We got room to lean it out. But like I said, I'm leaving it fat right now just to for a break in. We're not going too crazy on the throttle. It's holding at a constant 200. I can totally lean it out, but like I said, this is our first real running tank on the ground, so we're just gonna take it easy on it. Even idle's not too bad, man. This engine was so nice to break in. Yeah, again, we're at 200. So it definitely needs to be leaned out, but just not going too crazy with it. Taking our time. Do it right, man. Once you do it right, man, these engines will run forever, man. It is trailing to the left a little bit. So let's fix that. Dude, this thing's gonna be a beast. Oh my god, this thing's awesome. Yeah, we're still constant 200, running good. How we looking on fuel? I don't know. Yeah, dude. This is gonna be so much fun. Yeah. We're still trailing to the left though. Let's try to. Whoops. And we're stuck. Yeah, it's a constant 200, so I can totally lean it out. But I'll probably do like 1 or 2 tanks like this, nothing too crazy. Still messing with the steering a little bit. Dude, it's so good. Dude, so good. I'm surprised at how well it holds a constant temperature, man. This engine's sweet. I had somebody comment saying that like these are really finicky, but honestly, I had no issues with it for the entire break-in. Obviously, I need more time with it to figure out like how it really does, but as of right now, it's held a constant temperature the whole break-in. I did have to turn down idle just a smidge. When I was breaking it in, the idle was super high. I don't like to normally touch needles, but I had to. It was way too high. But other than that, guys, it was super easy to break in. Starts right up. It has a lot of power, I can tell. We can lean it out quite a bit. Uh-oh, steering's locked up. Why are you locked up, steering? don't know if you guys can see that, but my power button melted, and I don't know why. Everything's connected. I don't know if the battery's shorted, maybe. We'll see. But let's unplug that just for sake. But nothing's hot here, so I think maybe the power button just shorted out. Well, that blows. ESC, receiver seems okay. There's no heat there. So I think this power button just took a shit. But overall, dude, this thing's been a dream, and the perfect timing we're out of fuel. Let's put it on the bench and take a look at it, man. All right, guys, so doing some messing around trying to figure out what happened. What I think happened is this switch shorted out, and it could have been my fault because you're supposed to hold this button down and put it in a LiPo mode. I might not have. I normally check the light, but I kind of just held it down when it turned on and let it go. So it could have been my fault. It might have been nickel metal hydride. And when this shorted out, I think I blew my servo, because I've been doing some testing. Both channels on the receiver work. What I did was swap the throttle and brake servo with the steering servo. So the throttle was the steering and vice versa, and the steering was the throttle, and the throttle servo worked fine. So the receiver's fine. I think when this shorted out, it blew up my steering servo. So I'm gonna see if I can swap out the steering servo, bring it to Hobby Town, but look, it shorted or whatever, and see if they'll swap it out for a new one. But other than that, forget that. This is probably my fault. Like I said, I probably didn't realize I had it in nickel metal hydride mode and it shorted. This has been the easiest braking I have ever done. It starts right up. My buddy Sergeant J is still here. He's linked in the description down below. Even he was like, wow, like it starts right up. As soon as you hit that bump box, she wants to go. When I got it on the ground driving around, it didn't get above 200 degrees at all. It was at 198 the entire time. Even I ran the entire tank of fuel and it didn't raise up in temps at all. It was phenomenal. So I definitely have room to tune it. It has to be leaned out a little bit. It's still super fat, but I want to do another 2 or 3 tanks, just driving around slow just to make sure it's broken in well. But overall, like I've heard a couple people talk crap on this engine, saying that it's like real finicky and it's not. I had no issues the entire time. Held a constant temp the whole time, broke in super smooth, started really easily. So I'm just super excited to get this thing back out and run it. If you guys are looking for a solid kit to build, this 8X Elite kit is a blast. It was really fun to build. I did have one issue with my clutch bell. The front bearing was blown from the kit, but if you contact Horizon, they'll send you a new one. But that's super rare. I don't really see you guys having an issue with that. But other than that, it went together phenomenal. This engine and pipe setup that I won from Nitro Freaks Live, fantastic. I had no issues with it the whole time. So look for this on the channel soon. We're gonna get out the 8X Elite. We're gonna get out the new Savage. We're gonna get out the Kraken, and we're gonna get this bad boy out. Get them all tuned. Get them ready. And we're gonna do some sends, man. And you know for a fact, you know how I am. We're gonna see if this thing bashes, because that's just what I do. We're also gonna do track stuff, but we gotta see how it holds up with some air. So if you like this content and you want to see more stuff, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon.